This tutorial is for 4th grade, Module 1, Lesson 17. In this lesson, we're going to use tape diagrams to help us think through word problems. The first problem says Sean's school raised $32,587. Leslie's school raised $18,749. How much more money did Sean's school raise? I'm going to start by writing an answer statement with a blank where the answer goes. This will help me focus on the goal of the problem. The final question says, how much more money did Sean's school raise? So I'm going to say, Sean's school raised blank more than Leslie's. Now I'm going to fill in the information on the tape diagram that I know. Since Sean's school raised more money, his tape will be the longer tape. So I'll put his name off to the side and fill in the dollar amount. That was $32,587. And then Leslie's is the shorter tape. And that amount was $18,749. And we're supposed to find out how much more money Sean's school raised. And that's represented by this dotted box because that shows the more than part or the longer part on Sean's tape. So we need to figure out how much that is. Since the whole tape for Sean is $32,587, I can subtract $18,749 to figure out what this missing piece is. So I'm going to write that subtraction problem off to the side. I'm going to give myself plenty of space when I write the numbers so I can see what I'm doing and I can read my own writing. So we'll start with 32,587, and from that we'll subtract 18,749. Starting in my ones column, I have 7 minus 9. Well, I need some more ones there in order to do that subtraction. So I'll take one of my tens, which leaves 7 tens, decompose that into 10 ones. When I combine that with the 7 that was already there, I now have 17 ones. 17 minus 9 is 8. In my tens column, 7 minus 4 is 3. In the hundreds column, I have 5 minus 7, which I can't do yet. I need some more hundreds. So I'm going to take one of my thousands, which leaves 1,000, decompose that into 10 hundreds. Now I have 15 hundreds. 15 minus 7 is 8. In my thousands place, I have 1 minus 8. Can't do that yet. I need more thousands. So I'll take one of my 10 thousands, decompose that into 10 thousands, and add that to the one I already have, which gives me 11. 11 minus 8 is 3. And finally, 2 minus 1 is 1. That tells me that Sean's school raised $13,838 more dollars than Leslie's. And that's what's represented by that empty spot. Let's do one more problem. This one says a pair of hippos weighed 5,201 kilograms together. The female weighed 2,038 kilograms. How much more did the male weigh than the female? Again, we'll start off by writing an answer statement. So we want to know how much more the male weighed. So we'll start by saying the male weighed blank more than the female. Now let's fill in the parts of the tape diagram that we know. We know the male weighs more, so the smaller tape will be the female and the larger tape will be the male. So we'll put the female on for the smaller tape and the male for the larger tape. And we know that the female weighed 2,038 kilograms. We also know that together they weigh 5,201 kilograms. The goal of the question is to find out how much more the male weighed, so we're looking for that extra length on the tape diagram to figure out how much more the male weighed. So now we need to figure out this part of the tape first. It's the same size as the tape diagram for the female, so that portion has to equal the same as the female. So this part is 2,038 kilograms as well. So in order to figure out this missing piece, I'm going to add the two parts of the tape diagrams that I know that will give me this missing piece. So let's start with 2,038 plus 2,038. 8 plus 8 is 16. 3 plus 3 plus 1 is 7. 0 plus 0 is 0. And 2 plus 2 is 4. So that means that this part of the tape combined with this part of the male's tape is 4,076 kilograms. I'm going to take that amount and subtract it from my total. That will give me my missing piece. So the total is 5,201. From that, I'll subtract 4,076. Okay, so in my ones place, I have 1 minus 6, which I can't do. Now I don't have any tens to decompose, so I'm going to take one of my hundreds, which leaves 100, and I'm going to decompose that into 10 tens. Now I'm going to take one of my tens and decompose that into 10 ones, which now gives me 11 ones, so I can do my subtraction. 11 minus 6 is 5. 9 minus 7 is 2. 1 minus 0 is 1. And 5 minus 4 is 1. That tells me that the male weighed 1,125 kilograms more than the female. And that's that missing piece here. This is the 1,125. So you can see how the tape diagram kind of helps us think through these more complicated word problems.